Welcome aboard Thames Sailing Barge Victor, born in 1895 and still going strong. I'm sorry to report that on this Monday morning we didn't get back to Maldon until just after Victor put her nose into the dry dock. But at least she's safely in there and the mooring ropes are being secured to keep her comfortably sitting in the middle of the dock. This dry dock is in fact a floating dock, converted from what used to be called a lash lighter. Lighter aboard ship is where the acronym comes from. Lighters which were loaded, then towed to a central point, put aboard a ship and carried overseas, where they were eventually unloaded again. It was a clever idea, but overtaken by the container revolution. The dock now sits on the riverbed, and when the tide goes out, its buoyancy tanks will be drained, seacocks closed, and then it will float on subsequent tides, lifting Victor out of the water so work can be done on the barge's underwater hull. During Victor's stay in dock, she'll have a survey and any defects will be put right. Wes gave us an idea of what's going to happen.
The programme is to get it washed off by the yard.
Right.
We'll draw the prop shaft out, change the coats and bolts. MCA come in and do the inspection, survey. When they're happy and everything's done, paint around and then back in the water, back to Ipswich and then start fitting out with all the gear.
What's the sort of time scale on that then?
About 3 weeks. About 3 weeks. I can't say, it depends on the weather, what's found, you know, but I'm hoping within about 3 weeks we should be back to the water.
What's your feeling of what work you've got to do? Do you think you've got much to do?
No, I don't think so. She don't make no water or anything. I can't find no problems from inside.
Right.
You never know what you get find underneath, but...
Right.
Time now to meet Steve Godwin, who was previously a part owner of Victor. He's still involved because he loves the barge and enjoys doing a lot of the background work.
Basically, we brought her in about July 2005, brought her straight round to Mistley, to a berth there, and we set ourselves a target of making the Pinmill Barge match in 2006, June 2006, and we did that. And between those two dates, she was completely gutted.
I can imagine.
And rebuilt.
All hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose. New mast, new spree, new everything.
But it's a much better job now, isn't it? Because the boat's in good nick. She's working hard.
She's in extremely good nick now, and you know, a lot of credit goes to Wes and everybody who helps us. Really, she's sound as a pound, and all the gear is new. So,
Before we go, there's just a minute to look around Maldon's Hive Quay, home base to a whole fleet of barges, almost all of which are available for charter and trips in the summer season. At this time of the year, they're all moored up alongside, undergoing regular maintenance and upkeep work, but when the air warms up, they'll be back in business, just like Victor. We'll be back aboard in the next few days when we take the opportunity to look at the underwater hull